Hi guys, in this video we are going to be talking all things teeth, dentistry and general oral hygiene. So if you haven't brushed your teeth, maybe just whoa there, don't brush them yet, watch this video, then maybe consider brushing them because what I'm about to tell you may be potentially life-changing. And just before we get started, I wanted to just quickly pre-apologise for the fact that you may hear cars, builders and screaming children during this video. I'm having to record this on a Saturday. I never usually film videos on a Saturday, usually on a Monday, but I've had a job come in for Monday, so I've got to do that, and then I'm going away and my housemates are out, so I was like, yeah, I'll film on a weekend, and then I was like, oh yeah, next door have got all their children home and loads of people drive back and forth on my road because I live near a park. So this, sound-wise, is going to be interesting. Oh, also another quick apology. I'm filming this probably at the worst time of day, which is sunset. So the light is probably going to change for this video. My bad. So I've interviewed a couple of dentists because I wanted to get true findings in this video, and I wanted to actually ask the people that are inside your mouths all the time. I personally have quite a fear of the dentist. I don't like the fact that when you're back in the chair and then they're in your mouth and you're like, what are you gonna do? I can't see what you're doing. Like, I don't want to look at Winnie the Pooh on the roof, which is what used to be on our dentist roof. I think I had actually a really mean dentist as a kid, and so now I'm constantly fearful of what's going to happen. And also, I don't know, like, are you going to anaesthetise me or not? If so, great. If not, why? So I thought I'd film this in a new kind of format. I've asked the dentists a certain number of questions, and so I thought it'd be quite fun to just go through each question and give you the answers of what they have given me, so to speak. Number 1. Are there different types of teeth? Say in skincare we have oily, combination, dry. In hair care we have thinning, thick and full, bleached. What are the different types of teeth? Well, the answer to this question I found rather interesting. There are no different types of teeth. All teeth are the same. So really, we all start out with the same palate, and it's what we do through our eating habits and our cleaning habits that affect our teeth moving through life. So the different types of teeth are then in turn affected by 3 different factors: saliva, bacteria and sugar. Now these sit in your mouth and it's up to you to remove them. So if you're eating a lot of sugar and you're not brushing your teeth, then of course you're going to have more tooth decay than someone who is brushing theirs on a regular basis. Question 2. How often should we be visiting the dentist? This needs to be discussed with your dentist depending on your teeth. If you have teeth that are of high risk, so they are in need of fillings and they're kind of very weak and they're rotting, then you need to go at least once a year. However, if you're at medium risk, 18 months, and low risk, which means you're healthy in here, then you need to go potentially every 24 months. However, it all depends on your teeth as an individual and what your dentist recommends. Now what I did find so interesting, what one of the dentists fed back to me, was that even when you go to the dentist, you might think that they're just checking your teeth, but what they are checking for as well is oral cancer. So if you're going every 6 months, then it's good because they're checking up and they're making sure that everything is A-OK. 3. What are the different types of toothpaste? So for me, I am standing at the aisle in the supermarket and I am looking there going, oh my gosh, there's a lot of different types of toothpaste. What kind of teeth do I have? What do I want? What do I need? What the heck should we be looking for? Answer. The most important thing that you need to be looking for in a toothpaste is the fluoride content. Fluoride is an ingredient that strengthens your enamel on your teeth, and the enamel is kind of like the security guard on your teeth to stop them from decaying. On the back of the toothpaste pack, now yours truly has done his research here, woo! You should be looking for a fluoride count of no less than 1,400 ppm. If you are a smoker, you should be trying to use bicarbonate of soda toothpaste because that is the best for removing staining. However, be careful with this kind of toothpaste because it can erode enamel. Now, whitening toothpastes, I am usually a target consumer for that because I like to be like, white teeth. However, the dentists, not fans of whitening toothpaste. They have said that whitening toothpaste usually contains 0.2% of hydrogen peroxide, which essentially is bleach. Now, they have said if you go into a dentist, when they whiten your teeth, they use a 6% formula, which would then be left on for 4 hours. So a 0.2%, are you still with me? Are you still with me? 0.2% within a toothpaste, in their eyes, won't really do much. And the two toothpaste that I am loving at the moment is this Oral-B little number here. I love the taste of Oral-B toothpaste. It actually tastes, it reminds me of root beer, funnily enough. I don't know if anyone else has that. If you do, pop a little comment down there. Over 1,400 ppm. And the other one is this Colgate Max White toothpaste. Although the dentists say they're not really fans of whitening toothpaste, I'm quite a fan of this one. Number 4. What is the deal with electric toothbrushes, and should we all be using them? The majority vote on this answer was that electric toothbrushes are in fact better for you than manual brushes. What all the dentists said when I interviewed them was that they love the fact that now electric toothbrushes come with a 2-minute timer, 30 seconds on every side of the teeth, which I personally have been doing for like 2 years now, and it is a massive, massive help because you're kind of like working your way around the mouth and then beep, 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 move on to the next bit. And they've all said on the answer to this that we need to spend at least 2 minutes brushing our teeth, and a lot of people are just really quick, slapdash do it, and that is not enough. So get brushing. In terms of what kind of head of the toothbrush you have, so it's kind of like the oscillating head versus a Sonicare like vibrate. So kind of like one that goes like this and one that goes like this. Yeah, that's right. It's up to you, it is personal preference. Some dentists much more preferred an oscillating head rather than a head. And also, dentists described the shape of the head to be quite important. So the smaller the head, the more it's going to get in there and clean. One dentist actually did an amazing analogy, and they were saying if you're hoovering a room and your hoover has got a giant head, you're not going to be able to get in there and hoover all those nooks and crannies. Whereas if it has a small head, you're going to be like getting all those little bits in and out. So the smaller the head is better, and the kind of oscillation is up to you. And for the past 2 years I have been brushing with a Sonicare, so that's one that vibrates like this. However, I have just switched to this Oral-B Pro 9000, which with this little head, it gets right in there and clean. And it also connects amazingly via Bluetooth to an app on my phone, and I can kind of play with settings. It's all very clever and very fun. And one of my friends actually said to me she couldn't get used to the vibration feeling in her mouth, and it's true, when you first use an electric toothbrush, you're kind of like, and it's all a bit like, what the hell is going on? However, you do get used to that. Funny story, this head is much smaller than this head. This, I've been like having to hook it into my mouth. However, I'm sure that I will get used to it, but at the moment it's kind of like, in. And another thing, electric toothbrushes usually come with interchangeable heads. So if you're saying you can't afford one, you can share it with someone. Question 5. What are the benefits of mouthwash? So this answer kind of blew my socks off. Now the dentists have said that mouthwash isn't exactly essential, and while it gives us that clean feeling, I kind of want to go like that, because I swear I've seen an advert that does it. Like, blah. Maybe that was for a car. Anyway, what they've said is that mouthwash, essentially, your toothpaste is leaving on all those ingredients which we talked about earlier, all the high levels of fluoride, and then you put the mouthwash in, rinse, and it washes all those key ingredients away. And although these mouthwashes leave you with that feeling, they actually contain a lower level of key ingredients and therefore aren't as effective. All the dentists were a bit like, meh, with mouthwash. However, I am a massive fan. So what I'm going to do is not rinse my teeth with mouthwash after brushing, but just do it after eating. So I'm going to decant my mouthwash into a smaller bottle and carry it around with me. My favourite mouthwash, purely for taste of breath reasons, is Listerine. I always buy massive bottles like this because they're usually on offer. Check online, you can usually get them quite cheap. Amazon is amazing for mouthwash. Yeah, decanting. Number 6, do we need to floss? So all the dentists were in agreement that we should be flossing roughly 3 to 4 times a week. Flossing gets in there and it gets in between the teeth and it cleans out any leftover debris that your toothbrush might have missed. Also, you should floss before bed because the last thing you want is this debris that's missed that could be high in sugar to sit on your teeth all through the night, eroding. So my New Year's resolution actually was to floss, and I've started doing it and I really enjoy it and my teeth feel loads cleaner, and I love these little flossing sticks. Now you can buy these in any kind of drugstore and I treated myself. These are mint flavoured. So you just stick them in, floss away, super easy, and then you just throw these away rather than kind of being there like messing about like that. I think there was a Mr. Bean sketch where he did that and it all went horribly wrong. Number 7. I'm always seeing people drink coffee through straws. Are they onto a winner or not? All the dentists said that this looks ridiculous, and most agreed that actually it will be doing no difference to the teeth. Some, however, were like, oh yeah, it kind of makes sense, I can see why you do that. All of you say that you people who drink coffee through straws look stupid. However, I should add that the dentist did say if you are undergoing a whitening treatment, then avoid drinking coffee and red wine until the treatment is over, regardless of the straw. Number 8. What are the common pitfalls that most people make when it comes to oral hygiene? Hell. All the dentist said, brushing. Lots of different types of answers here, but all go back to the fact that we need to brush our teeth at least twice a day and definitely before bed. Sugar and sugar consumption was a big issue for the dentist. They said that we shouldn't be consuming sugary snacks because if you drink sugary snacks, like sugary drinks, or you eat sugary sweets at different points in the day, then that's different levels of sugar that's going into your mouth, and therefore you are increasing the amount that you can decay. So if you have a sugary cake at the end of your lunch and then you eat no sugar until tea time, you've only had 1 hit of sugar on your teeth in the day. However, if say you have your lunch mid-cake and then you have a chocolate bar in the afternoon and there may be some sweets just before you go home from work, that's 2 extra hits of sugar, therefore you are upping the amount of decay chances by 2 more snacks. It's quite difficult to explain, but I hope you're following this. And this neatly leads us back to my little tip about mouthwash and taking it in a little bottle with you throughout the day. Run to the loo, quick rinse. Also, when you're brushing, brush at a 45-degree angle. Make sure you brush your teeth, the base of your teeth, and of course your gums, because your gums are the things that hold the teeth in place. If they start to go, you're but toothless. Number 9. What's the deal with tongue scrapers? Ooh. Dentists are not a fan of tongue scrapers. They all said none of them use them and they've never met anyone who uses a tongue scraper. They said if you want to keep your tongue clean, I nearly did something else with my tongue then, glad I didn't. If you want to keep your tongue clean, just use your toothbrush. Don't bother buying a tongue scraper. 10. I'm considering getting my teeth whitened. What shall I do? Always get your teeth whitened at the dentist. This isn't because dentists want to poach clients from beauticians. No! It's because if you have weak gums or maybe you have a low level of enamel on your teeth, the dentist will know if the whitening treatment is right for you and therefore will whiten your teeth safely. Whew. What a video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, hey, give me a thumbs up. And if you really like me or you enjoy watching my videos, then hey, give me a subscribe. Next week I will be giving you a vlog from Stockholm because I'm going there on work and apparently it's -5. If you want to stalk me more closely on my trips or any of my day-to-day activity, including kind of majority including what I eat. My Instagram is @JulesVonHep and my Twitter is also @JulesVonHep. My blog is julesheptonstall.com and I will see you next week. Bye!